This is News 3 Now at 5.
And thanks for staying with us. A Ridgeway man accused of killing his stepfather is facing trial number 2 after the first ended in a hung jury last year.
Gabriella Becerra was in the courtroom today and joins us live from the Iowa County Courthouse. Gabriella?
Eric and Susan, both sides of this case agree that Valdez shot and killed his stepfather, but the why is what's still in question. The defense believes it was self-defense, and the prosecution is calling it murder. Austin Valdez was arrested after 46-year-old Robin Reeson was killed in March of 2018. Both sides agree that the shooting happened after a physical argument broke out between Reeson and his wife Melanie, who is also Valdez's mom, but both described the shooting a little differently. Listen to this.
There is no question that in this case, the defendant caused Robin Reeson's death, and that he, an experienced hunter, knew that firing a .30-30 rifle from about a foot away from someone's chest was practically certain to cause their death.
It's obvious Robin's not going to stop. It's obvious to Austin that Robin can see that he has a gun, and he's not going to stop. It's obvious to Austin that something real bad is going to happen if this huge, drunk, raging lunatic gets on top of him before he pulls that trigger.
Melanie Reeson died after the first trial, so her prior testimony will be used in this trial, which the judge called unusual. Now, this trial will pick back up on Monday with witness accounts and a trip to the house where the incident happened. Coming up on News 3 Now at 6, we'll play you a part of the 911 call that happened on the night of the shooting. Eric and Susan.
All right, Gabriella, thank you. Police in Janesville say in 2019, the overall crime rate dropped for the 3rd straight year. Chief Dave Moore held a media gathering today to go over the data from 2019 when he says the department responded to roughly 66,000 calls. He says the department has seen progress in a handful of areas, but still struggles with issues like drug addiction. He says the department's proactive approach is making a difference.
And you can tell by the number of initiatives. I mean, it got to the point where we just couldn't even keep track of all the different initiatives that we were doing. And so I asked Deputy Chief Sheridan to put them into a PowerPoint. And I pretty much keep this right in my back pocket right now so I can keep track of what we're doing. But these things do make a difference.
Chief Moore says in 2020, his main goal is focusing on traffic issues and putting the people responsible for 3 homicides so far this year behind bars.
It has been 5 years since the high-profile police shooting in Madison that sparked months of protest around the city.
Tony Robinson was unarmed when he was fatally shot inside a home by Officer Matthew Kenny. Kenny was cleared in a state and internal investigation. The Dane County DA determined he was following protocol. Our Adam Duxter is at a memorial celebration where friends, family, and community members are honoring Robinson's life. Adam?
Eric and Susan, I'm at the Social Justice Center on Willie Street on Madison's east side, where friends and family of Tony Robinson will meet tonight to honor his life with a candlelight vigil. Now, it was 5 years ago today, just down the street from where we're standing right now, that he was shot and killed by Madison police. Today, the outside of this center decorated with photos and other pieces of memorabilia to honor his life. Earlier today, friends and family took part with spoken word, a fashion show, and other music to again commemorate his life and what he stood for, what he was about. And again tonight, later on at about 5 o'clock, 5:30, friends and family will meet here for a candlelight vigil. We'll be here for that. We'll talk to his family and have the latest on how they're feeling tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
All right, Adam Duxter reporting tonight live. Adam, thank you.
Now to weather. It was clear and quiet to end the work week. So what's in store for the weekend? Let's check in with your first warn forecast with Gary Canalti. Gary?
Well, we'll see plenty of sunshine, and temperatures will warm up pretty dramatically. As we take a look at visible cloud track right now, you can see the snow on the ground. That's the white that's not moving. Very little in the way of cloud cover across Wisconsin. All the clouds are off to the east of us and moving away. Still snow cover on the ground through much of the state, but it is diminishing pretty quickly into our south. Almost no snow cover at all. So with winds out of the south, those temperatures will warm up after we see readings drop into the lower 20s by early tomorrow morning with light winds and clear skies. We'll get out quickly. Those temperatures warm up for tomorrow. Look for sunny skies. It'll be windy with a high of 53. Sunday will be even warmer, and then we'll see some showers early next week. I'll have more details on weather in a few minutes.
Gary, thanks. With a warmer weather, area counties are preparing for a spring thaw and possibly some flooding. Adams County telling residents if they need sandbags, they can find them at the Adams County Highway Department. They're telling residents if they have a private well that has been submerged by floodwaters, water, not to drink the water, and also to pick up a water test kit.
The man accused of breaking into a home in Juneau County and being shot by the homeowner has been charged. Court records show 21-year-old Todd Parker is charged with 6 counts, including first-degree recklessly endangering safety in Juneau County Court. Parker is accused of trying to break into a home in Mather, leaving and then trying to break back into the home. That's when the homeowner shot Parker. A $10,000 cash bond has been set for him. He's expected to be back in court later this month. A Whitewater woman is accused of stealing more than $52,000 from an elderly Rock County resident. Rock County detectives arrested 58-year-old Susan Salyers in January. Deputies say the theft took place between October of 2017 through December of 2019. Salyers faces 96 counts involving unauthorized use of personal identifying information, fraudulent use of a financial card, forgery, theft, and theft from a person at risk. She's being held at the Rock County Jail.
President Trump signs an emergency $8.3 billion spending bill to respond to coronavirus here in the United States.
This afternoon, Minnesota health officials announced the first case of COVID-19 has been confirmed in that state. There are now 260 cases in 23 states, and at least 12 people have died. Nancy Chen has the latest on the race to respond.
The Grand Princess was told to keep its distance from the California shore while passengers await the results of coronavirus testing. For now, they're confined to their cabins, with several dozen people reporting symptoms. President Trump says he's keeping an eye on the situation.
It's close to 5,000 people, so it's a big ship. We're doing testing on those people.
In neighboring Washington state, family members are demanding answers from the nursing home outside Seattle, which has been at the center of the state's outbreak.
I think somebody somewhere decided that this population of people wasn't worth wasting resources on.
County officials say the facility is in the process of testing all residents and giving them appropriate care.
Know this, these families are top of mind. These residents are top of mind.
Here in New York, thousands of people are under precautionary quarantine. Schools concerned about exposure closed temporarily to sanitize their campuses. Governor Andrew Cuomo told New Yorkers to brace for more.
The more you test, the more positives you will find.
And on Wall Street, the virus continues to weigh on the stock market, where investors are worried about damage to the global economy. The Dow has slumped thousands of points since its record high last month. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.
Right now in Wisconsin, 12 people are currently being tested for coronavirus. That's according to the Wisconsin Department of Health Services. Health officials are reminding people to not wear a mask if you do not have symptoms. Wash your hands with soap and water to reduce your risk of obtaining the illness. And if you are sick, stay home. Meanwhile, UW-Madison is suspending its spring break and summer study abroad programs because of the coronavirus. The university said it will suspend a spring break program in Germany and summer programs in China, Italy, and South Korea due to COVID-19. Officials say about 95 students were enrolled in these programs. The university says the health and safety of UW-Madison students remains their #1 priority.
And coronavirus spreading more quickly through Italy than any other country in the world. While China has seen a recent slowdown in new cases, coronavirus has rapidly swept through Italy. More than 3,800 people testing positive for the virus, at least 148 related deaths now. The Italian government is already taking steps to keep businesses afloat, vowing nearly $8 billion in aid. Lawmakers have also canceled school for the next week. Experts say one reason the virus has spread so rapidly in Italy because it has one of the oldest populations in the world. And more red numbers to close this roller coaster week on Wall Street. The Dow falls 256.5. The Nasdaq down 163. The S&P loses 51.5.
The mother of 2 missing children made a court appearance in Idaho today and had her bail lowered from $5 million to $1 million. Lori Vallow appeared before a judge in Idaho for the first time amid questions about what happened to her 2 children. The Idaho mother was extradited from Hawaii to her home state to face several charges, including 2 counts of felony abandonment. Her 2 children, 7-year-old JJ Vallow and 17-year-old Tylee Ryan, have both been missing for months.
Lori is presumed innocent as she stands before the court today.
She refused to produce her children as ordered.
Vallow was arrested in Hawaii last month where she was living with her new husband, Chad Daybell. Authorities say they are investigating the mysterious deaths of their previous spouses, as well as the death of Vallow's brother, Alex Cox, back in December.
President Trump visited tornado-ravaged Tennessee today, taking on the role of counselor-in-chief, promising to help communities rebuild. It was during the early morning hours Tuesday when a fast-moving storm spawned at least 2 deadly tornadoes, one with winds of up to 175 miles an hour. Those tornadoes left a more than 50-mile-long trail of destruction, killing at least 25 people. The president promised federal disaster funds would start flowing soon, and the state could have as much as it needs.
We need his help. We need the government help. I mean, you can see the homes are destroyed. When it happened, it was horrible. It was horrible.
Damage estimates are in the billions. A small airport alone in West Nashville estimates $93 million in damage.
Vice President Joe Biden is lying low today as his Democratic rival, Senator Bernie Sanders, heads to Michigan to rally supporters ahead of next week's primaries, one of 6 states. Biden currently leads the polls in delegate-rich Michigan. The Vermont senator will spend the weekend campaigning throughout the Midwest, while the former vice president will campaign in Missouri and Mississippi, and then head to Michigan on Monday, where he has already won the endorsement of that state's governor. John Delaney became the 5th former 2020 candidate to endorse Biden this week, saying he is the right person to defeat President Trump.
Now get ready, get registered. That's the premise behind Voter Palooza, happening right now on the UW campus. Right now, students are getting registered to vote from 11:30 until 3:30 at Union South, East Campus Mall, and on the Library Mall. Voter Palooza, organized by the Associated Students of Madison, as a way to energize students and build on the momentum from the midterms to reach even higher turnout this April. Wisconsin is considered a swing state, but that's not the only reason it's important.
We're also just an important state because we represent, the middle of America and a number of different demographic groups and socioeconomic statuses, and we're a college town, so we represent the young vote, which is something that I think is going to get a lot more attention in this upcoming election.
All voters need an ID and proof of residence to register, and if you're unsure of your current registration status, you can check it. The link is on our website. And coming up on News 3 Now at 5, a thrilling finish at the Alliant Energy Center for the Verona boys hockey team. We'll show you how it ended up.
And then coming up tonight at 6, we're taking a doctor out on State Street to answer your coronavirus questions. Jamie Perez will have that story tonight at 6.
It's so good to see you. I missed the reunion, but these are for you.
Is she a relative?
She pretends to be so she can get our employee discount.
But during the Steinhoffel's employee family price sale, everyone gets the same discount that we get.
Yeah, I should probably tell her.
It's Steinhoffel's employee family price sale, where everyone pays what we pay. Get 40% on the largest selection of the best brands at the best prices. It's Steinhoffel's employee family price sale.
You cannot tell her.
Nope.
Make time to escape to the coast and enjoy 60 miles of beautiful beaches, and let the sound of the ocean's tide take you to your happy place. Now's the perfect time to book your spring getaway to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Besides, you deserve it. Seize your moment now and come, let go, and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
Let go and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about coming together. It's families, friends. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Pills. You crush them, kind of. Kale. You eat it for breakfast, sometimes. You go far to eliminate stubborn fat, but sometimes life gets in the way. Cool Sculpting takes you further. A non-surgical treatment that targets, freezes, and eliminates treated fat cells. For good. Discuss Cool Sculpting with your doctor. Some common side effects include temporary numbness, discomfort, and swelling. Don't imagine results. See them. Cool Sculpting. Take yourself further.
new standard during Ram Truck Month.
Hurry in. Competitive pickup owners get an average $15,953 in total values on the 2020 Ram 1500.
Tonight at 6, community members are celebrating the life and legacy of Tony Robinson on the 5th anniversary of his death. And we're taking a doctor out on State Street to answer your coronavirus questions. Hear what he has to say tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
Wisconsin weather can be frustrating. Get the latest forecast, alerts, and detailed traffic reports from the News 3 Now team. On air, online, and download the Channel 3000 First Warn app. Be the first to know what's headed our way.
Here's some good news. It is official. Former NL MVP Christian Yelich is going to be a Brewer for quite a while.
I'm really glad that I am able to spend the foreseeable future here, the rest of my career as a Milwaukee Brewer.
Yelich putting pen to paper and signing a new 9-year, $215 million contract with Milwaukee. A deal will keep the former MVP with the Crew through at least 2028. The contract includes a mutual option for 2029. It has a full no-trade clause, does not include any opt-outs. That's according to the Brewers website. The 28-year-old's contract is the biggest in Brewers history.
The Verona boys hockey team is headed to the state championship game. That's after they beat Chippewa Falls in 2 overtimes. Verona's Walker Hasig scored a goal in the second overtime to send the Wildcats to the championship. Verona will play Notre Dame tomorrow at the Alliant Energy Center at 2:30.
A Madison football coach is receiving a national award. Brad Murphy, Madison West head football coach, being honored as a Positive Coaching Alliance double gold coach. The award given to 25 coaches all around the nation who implement teaching life lessons through sports. Murphy will receive $1,000 and be honored at a national awards benefit at Santa Clara University. The gala, the National Coach of the Year, will be awarded, and there were over 700 nominations from 44 states.
The warmer weather means many animals are coming out of hibernation, including Ronnie, the grizzly bear. She woke up during the hibernation time and rearranged her habitat at the Milwaukee County Zoo on Tuesday. According to her keeper, she was probably just adjusting her sleeping area a little bit. Ronnie's hibernation time takes approximately 4 months between mid-November to mid-March.
That's how a lot of us feel when we start to see the sun this time of the year. And it was plenty of sunshine out there today, and we're going to get a little warmer this weekend, Gary.
Well, it was a little on the cold side today just because we've had northerly winds, and those winds really died down overnight. We had some strong wind gusts last night, or the last 24 hours. La Crosse hit a 46-mile-per-hour wind gust. Here in Madison, our winds topped out at 44 miles per hour. Platteville and Mineral Point right around 40 miles an hour. Janesville just below that, and Middleton at 37 miles per hour. But things have settled down quite a bit. The clouds are pretty much confined to Lake Michigan and areas to the east, to the west. Just a few high, thin clouds up in North Dakota and Minnesota. All this white here, that's snow on the ground, but that snow cover will be diminishing because, number one, we're not adding anything to it. If you take a look at Doppler track, there's really nothing going on out there. And here's the latest snow depth. North of Rhinelander, still between about 6 and 12 inches of snow. Much of central Wisconsin, just a couple of inches of snow. Southern Wisconsin, the snow cover diminishing pretty rapidly, confined to piles of snow here and there and a lot of open spots now. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. It'll be seasonably cold for tonight. Temperatures will drop into the lower 20s, which is about where we should be for this time of year. But we'll see a rapid warm-up this weekend. High temperatures in the 50s for Saturday and 60s for Sunday, and then rain will arrive on Monday with some rain showers. As we check out the Pacific Ocean, the weather pattern becoming a little more stormy out there. We're seeing one big storm system just to the northwest of the Hawaiian Islands, and then a big storm system heading into the Gulf of Alaska. And notice the stream of moisture heading toward the western part of North America. With time, that moisture will start moving eastward, and we'll start to see better chances for precipitation, but it should be warm enough that almost all of it will be in the form of rain. In the short term, you see moisture spreading in toward Texas. That'll become a weather maker for the southern part of the United States. But the northern part of the United States, notice the jet stream pushing to the north. That's what's going to fuel our warm-up for the weekend, but it's also going to keep most of the clouds up near the U.S.-Canadian border, giving us bright sunshine and southerly winds that will warm our temperatures up pretty nicely. There's weather track. You can see the winds right now from the north aloft, but from the ground, those winds will be out of the south. So what happens is that's a sign that the atmosphere is going to start warming up. Current weather map, there's high pressure located just about over us. So the winds will be pretty light for tonight. That'll also keep the skies clear. But out to the west, the winds become southerly. Also, there's a warm front out to the west. And take a look at the difference in temperatures. We're in the 30s, the 40s, of course, over that non-snow-covered ground to our south and to our west. But now you start to see 60s, near 70 degrees up into South Dakota. That's a sign of things to come. And on future track, things will stay pretty quiet for tonight. Light winds, but those winds we come out of the south tomorrow. They'll pick up in speed. Plenty of sunshine for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, those winds continue, so we only drop to around 40 degrees. That gives us a good head start on Sunday to get high temperatures up into the lower 60s. Now, by Sunday night, the clouds will start moving in, and by Monday, we'll start to see some showers move through, but they'll be in the form of rain, as temperatures are expected to be above normal every single one of the next 10 days, taking us through not only this weekend, but next weekend as well, and into the start of the following week. So our forecast for tomorrow calls for a mostly sunny, windy, and warmer day. Our high temperature topping out at 53 degrees, and the 7 to 10 day forecast, notice those temperatures staying in the upper 50s, low 60s for Sunday. Mid-50s on Monday, a little bit of a drop in temperatures Tuesday and Wednesday, still above normal temperatures, and then back in the 50s beginning on Thursday and lasting through the start of the following week. As we take a look at News 3 Now first warn traffic, it's a Friday. There's the Beltline at Todd Drive. Traffic moving slowly in each direction. Right now we're seeing delays on the eastbound Beltline from around West Broadway or almost Monona Drive back to just about Seminole Highway. Westbound we're seeing some delays from around Fish Hatchery Road going back to around John Nolan Drive. There's also a traffic incident on the entry ramp from southbound I-3990 onto the westbound Beltline. As far as travel times are concerned right now, 25 minutes on the eastbound Beltline from University Avenue to the interstate, 20 minutes going back in the westbound direction. From Janesville, from the Beltline southward to Janesville on I-3990, 25 minutes, but construction will be starting soon on that section. And then 16 minutes to Sauk City on US 12 and 18 minutes to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue and US 151. That's your News 3 Now first warn traffic.
Thank you, Gary.
Not ahead at 5. We'll spring ahead 1 hour on Sunday for daylight saving time. We'll tell you how that hour loss affects your body. That's ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
What makes you one of a kind?
I can ride a unicycle.
Acting's my passion. I love this.
Time to embrace your uniqueness by taking the BU Pledge. A promise to celebrate yourself and your friends for being exactly who you are. Visit Channel 3000's Time for Kids page to sign the online pledge and enter to win cool giveaways. Come on and take the BU Pledge.
SSM Health and News 3 Now encourage you to take part in the BU movement.
It's time to spring forward and embrace the longer, brighter days ahead. It's also the time to get your home improvement projects going with 33% off windows, siding, and doors at Feldco. Plus, no interest until 2021. Kickstart your season, save some serious cash, and let the good times roll. Feldco, improving lives, one home at a time.
33% off ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Winter in Wisconsin means snow, blustering winds, and sub-zero temperatures. Will your insulation keep your home warm? Frank Construction can always help. We're your roofing and insulation pros. We'll find cracks at air pathways in your insulation that are letting in the icy cold and hindering your comfort. With our thermal imaging and cutting-edge insulation techniques, you'll be sure that your home will be warm and energy efficient for many years to come. Visit frankconstruction.com today and prepare your home for the long winter.
Get more for your kitchen now at the Brothers Main Big Kitchen Upgrade Sale. We want you to absolutely love your new kitchen, so you'll get big savings on the latest incredible products from GE and our risk-free 30-day price and satisfaction guarantee. We want you to be 100% satisfied every time. That's why we're the More Store. The Big Kitchen Upgrade Sale with more selection, more savings, and more kitchen. Now at the Brothers Main, your local store for more since 1938.
Tax time blowout at American Freight. Take it home today for $50 and no payments for 60 days. Mattress sets from $49 each piece. Memory foam mattress sets from $119 each piece. Three-piece bedrooms from $198. Reclining furniture from $198. Sofas from $198. And sectionals from $298. Free layaway until tax time or longer if needed. Same-day delivery ends March 31st at the corner of North Stoughton and Kinsman Boulevard.
The all-new Silverado HD adds to the legendary capability of the strongest, most advanced Silverados ever. With best-in-class camera technology and larger, more functional beds than any competitor, the only truck that can compare to a Silverado is another Silverado.
Truck Month is the right time to get behind the wheel of the Chevy Silverado. Now get 0% financing for 72 months plus $500 cash allowance on all Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Fall back and we spring forward this weekend. Many of us will be adjusting our body clocks, getting one less hour of sleep.
For a look at the impact tinkering with time that it has on your body, here's Mary Maloney with today's Health Minute.
It's that time of year again. Time to spring forward and change your clock. On Sunday at 2 a.m., the time will advance instantly, but it will take a lot longer for our body clocks to adjust. Losing 1 hour may not seem like much, but that small change can be a big deal for your health. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, many people aren't getting enough sleep to begin with. So the additional sleep shortage can lead to deadly consequences. The Monday after the time shift is linked to an increase in car crashes. That's according to a Stanford University study, which looked at 2 decades worth of data. Also, adults who miss out on even 1 hour of sleep a day are more likely to report health problems like diabetes, depression, and heart disease. That's compared to those who get 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Experts suggest you use the time change to reset your sleep habits to make sure you get enough rest. For today's Health Minute, I'm Mary Maloney.
And stay with us. We'll have a final check of your firstborn weather in just a moment.
Celebrate Ashley Home Store's 75th anniversary with the ultimate sale. Save up to 55% on dozens of furniture doorbusters throughout the store. Then get the ultimate party favor. Take a bonus 10% off our sale prices and 3 years no interest. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Find your style at Menards with 11% off Patriot Lighting.
Or you could add stylish storage with 11% off all Dakota shelving.
Insulate and save big on energy costs. Plus get 11% off.
Create your dream Clearview kitchen with 11% off.
You'll be floored by our vinyl plank flooring. Get 11% off all of it.
Whatever you're working on, you'll get 11% off now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
So I just got the PF Black Card for no enrollment fee. Really? Yeah, I get all the perks. Like what? Like a free guest. Hey, Carl. And I can work out at any Planet Fitness anywhere. Like while I was just on vacation.
Aloha.
Wow. And massage chairs. I'm in.
Yeah, she is.
Get it all with the PF Black Card. 0 down, $22.99 a month. Deal ends March 16th.
5 Madison area locations. Offer expires March 16th. Stop in and see us today.
Wow, you ready?
Yeah, let me just grab my wallet.
Uh-oh, I've seen this before. Wallet way too big, skinny jeans too skinny.
I'll just carry it.
Before you break something, you should know you don't actually need a wallet. With BMO Harris, you can just take cash out with your phone. Or if you need to, you can pay them with Zelle. That works? Yeah. You're stuck, aren't you?
Smile.
Woo! Those jeans are way too tight.
That feeling you get when no wallet is no big deal. That's the BMO effect.
Your eyes are everything. They're how you see the world and connect with others. At SHOPKO Optical, your eyes are everything to us too. Which is why we offer everything to help you see better and look better. A huge selection of designer frames, convenient locations, and experienced optometrists. We're SHOPKO Optical. You'll see.
Not just better, it's the best Outback ever. The new 2020 Subaru Outbacks are at Don Miller. You'll get the Outback Advantage with standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and EyeSight driver assist technology. Now with the Subaru A Lot to Love event, lease the Outback Premium, $249 per month, 36 months, 10,000 miles per year, no security deposit, $1949 new at signing, or choose 0.9% financing. The Outback at Don Miller Subaru, west on Odana or east side, High Crossing Boulevard, Madison.
Don Miller.
Celebrate Ashley Home Store's 75th anniversary with the ultimate mattress sale. Shop doorbusters, including our best deal ever on Beauty Rest mattresses, plus no interest financing for up to 75 months, and a free adjustable base upgrade with select purchases. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News, coronavirus now in more than 20 states. We'll have the latest on passengers stuck aboard that quarantined cruise ship. And what are the health risks for travelers? Plus more on Lori Vallow, appearing today in an Idaho court where authorities are now looking for her missing kids. And we go on the road with an update on an unlikely but truly special friendship. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Finally, a not-so-high-speed police chase caught on camera in North Carolina.
Police say a man was reported operating a Bobcat tractor in an erratic manner. Wilmington authorities got involved, and a very sluggish pursuit unfolded. Eventually, the Bobcat's operator was apprehended and taken into custody, and police say no damage was reported.
All's well that ends well.
Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti joining us as we get ready to feel some warm weather this weekend.
Yeah, still cold for tonight. Temperatures right now are in the upper 30s. We're at 39 here in Madison, and we'll drop down to about 21 by early tomorrow morning. But those temperatures will warm up with bright sunshine and brisk southerly winds tomorrow to a high of 53. Sunday will be even warmer with a high of 61. Some showers Monday, then some rain chances off and on next week, but temperatures on the mild side all the way through next weekend.
All right, we're back in 30 for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News is next.